Hello, today we are going to be taking a look at Gladius or Gladius from Quartet games. This is the Kickstarter edition of the game. Don't be surprised if you see some damage in the box. I was aware that my review copy would come from the damaged boxes, but the box actually looks quite sturdy and of good quality, so you should expect your copy to come totally fine. So, here in the box you have 5 characters. It has a very nice shiny effect that more and more games seem to be using, which is quite neat. Then you have some gladiators fighting, some awards, and more of the same. Let's take a look at the other side. Let the games begin. So you can see here, 2 to 5 players, 30 minutes, 14 and up. In Gladius, play as cunning Roman spectators, trying to make the most money by betting on and rigging the gladiator games. Each round, players secretly place bets based on who they think will win or lose. Through the skillful use of underhanded tactics, players can help and hinder gladiators to alter the outcome of each battle. You will walk away with the toga pockets brimming full of gold, or will you be left empty-handed? Play as cunning spectators, bet on gladiators, rig the games. Right? Let's take a look at what's inside. So, tight box. Here we go. So, there's a packet here. Let's see. Thank you for supporting Gladius. To show our appreciation, we developed this pack of promo cards to mix up your Gladius plays experience. We recommend playing the base game before adding in these promos. Alright, let's put it to the side and go back to it once we have seen the base game. I like this type of box. Really neat. Alright, so small rulebook. With all the contents, these were also listed in the back: 5 spectators, 20 gladiators, 95 influence, podiums, bet slots, events, votes, bet token, and first player token. Setup for 2 players. 2-player variant. Oh, is it 2-player variant? Okay. Alright. Let's not dwell too much on the rulebook, because you can always find these things online. But it looks well illustrated. Looks like it has examples. I like that. Clean up, ending the game. Alright, your final score. Cool. Looks like a nice rulebook. Ah, neat. If you notice, there's this cut here so that it's easier to remove. So, these are probably the player tokens, and as you can see, they all have the same back, but on the front they are different values. That's because you play them face down. Alright. They are very chunky, good quality tokens. I like this art style. Pretty neat. So in the front, tokens are all the same. They look all the same. But in the back, you have the spectators that you have also in the box. So it's the same characters. And then you have 2 decks of cards. Alright. So let's start with that one. Has more artwork, so therefore it gets priority. Alright. So, what do we have here? Toss-in charm. Okay. Guess this is how you influence the game. Toss in flowers. Alright. Call in backup. Let's just take a look at the back of the cards. Biggest fan. Alright, so these are all biggest fan cards. Toss in charm. Toss in flowers. Then what do we have? We have a bunch of Centurion cards. Let's take a look at those. Call in backup. Choose a team, draw a gladiator card and add it to that team. Deploy imposter. Choose and discard any gladiator. Replace it with a gladiator from the top of the deck. Any previous played influence card remains in place. Alright, so. Nice. I like this artwork. Pretty cool. Very cartoony, but very nice. Stab wounds. Somebody really watched Gladiator. -2 to each skill. Tossing blade. Alright. So more of the same. They have different back, but the card is exactly the same. Tossing flowers. Maybe they come into play in different ways. Then what do we have? Senator. Okay. So this is probably a player deck for each of those characters. Yep. Same cards. At least they look like it. Pre-match game. Stab wound. Tossing blade. Yeah. So, looks like each player gets a deck with the same action cards. Spy Master. It would be cool if they were different from each other. I wonder if they have like special abilities or something. Alright, then we have the player cards. Let's see, phases of play. Reveal event and gladiators, place bets, perform actions, determine round winner. Phase 5, cleanup. I like player 8. Here we go. Each character has their own ability, which makes them different, even though they have the same deck. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, store 1 face down on this card, return the rest to the bottom of your deck. After all bets are placed, play any stored cards. Cost 2. Neat. Beast Tamer, Senator, Biggest Fan, Centurion. Nice, nice. Then you have first place, second place, and third place cards. The podium. Alright. Let's go to the second deck of cards. Here I'm actually gonna use this thing just to make it easier. Nope. Alright. So we have the rest of the deck for the Biggest Fan, which we had seen here. Then you have the Beast Tamer, so again, more of the same cards. Then let's take a look at the Gladiators. Dave, 000, nice. Dave does not come ready to fight, I have to say. Varro the Contender, Olivia's Debate, nice. Sabina the Blessed, that's nice. I enjoy that artwork. It's really fun looking. Grak the Brute. He's strong, especially if you compare it to Dave with this 000. Samara 4, nice. Cornelia the Crafty, nice. Okay, Gladiators cards done. Let's see the vote cards. What do they do? Ceremonial Parade, Chariot Battle, Gladiator Brawl, 2v2v2, Sea Battle, 1 versus 1, Blindfolded Battle, 1 versus 1. Okay. Oh, then you have these cards. They're still vote. Are these also vote? No, sorry. These are event cards, the ones we were taking a look at. And these are vote cards. So they are all the same in the back, but then here you have different symbols. Maybe that's what you will end up scoring at the end, because you have 3 abilities. Then you have here abilities as well. Bet slots for each player. So the more players you have, the more slots you have. Pretty standard. Alright, so we are done with the normal cards. Let's take a moment to take a look at the Kickstarter promos. So, player decks go over there. Events, bet slots, podium, the player abilities and player aid. Nice. Alright, now let's get to the even funner part. Okay. So, what do we get? Maybe a way to change up the deck of each player? No, it's the same card for each deck, but let's see what they do. Underdog Chant. +3 to each skill if this gladiator has the fewest or is tied for the fewest bets placed on them. Nice. And Bribe the Bookies. Face up, choose one team, secretly look at all bets played on that team. Face down, when revealed, swap the location of 2 bet tokens you play this round. Nice. Alright. And then here you have 2 more gladiators. Octavius the Monstrosity. Wow. Alright. Azura the Pack Leader. Nice artwork. Alright. And then this is the card we were seeing before. On the back it tells you what you get, how to set up, gameplay. Alright. So could have a divider here, but that's a minor complaint. The tokens, you would punch out all the tokens. It's a shame there's not a baggie. It will be hard to store this. They will just crumble around. But overall, no wasted space on the box, which is nice. And get a bit mad when games get bigger and bigger box size, but then you open the box and there's only air. This one does not do that. So, Gladius, I will look forward to playing it and reviewing it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.